Welcome, and thank you for checking out the 2021 STEM Festival video series that's being put on by the Wicomico County Libraries. My name is Vicki.
And I'm Brian.
And we work at the Center Branch Library in Wicomico County. This year our theme is going to be health and wellness. So we will be doing a series of videos focusing on healthy eating and healthy activities. I'll be doing a video series on cooking and making really healthy snacks and treats and meals.
And I'll be doing some demonstrations on some exercises you can do with equipment you might have around the house, or like how to make your own, that kind of thing.
And some of these videos that Mr. Brian is doing involving equipment, we will actually be having a take and make kit that you can pick up from your local library as well.
If we run out of take and make kits though, I'll have a list of materials going along with the videos to show you what you need to get to make your own equipment.
Be sure to explore all the other great STEM festival programs that are being put on all around the state by various libraries. You can check those out at the MarylandSTEMFest.org. That's www.mdstemfest.org. There'll be a list of all the different activities you can do, and we do hope you enjoy. And now on to the video. Welcome to the Maryland STEM Fest 2021. This year, our theme is health and wellness. My name is Miss Vicki, and I work at the Center Branch in Wicomico County Library. This series is a series focusing on easy and inexpensive, healthy meals that you can make at home with very little time and a little bit of supervision from the grown-ups a lot of times. So we've done a couple other ones, and this one is going to be super simple. In fact, everything on here is what we call shelf stable. Nothing has to be refrigerated. You just need a saucepan, a heat source with supervision, of course, and a few basic ingredients, and you can always edit or add as you like. We're making soup. Soup is fantastic when it's getting a little bit chilly outside and you want something warm and comforting. It's good with bread, it's good with crackers, and it actually freezes really well to boot. I'm using an Instant Pot, but you can definitely use a stovetop. It's the same basic idea. It's just easier for us in here at the library to use the Instant Pot because it has what they call a saute feature, and the saute feature just basically heats up the bottom like a stovetop. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and it sets the timer for 30 minutes, so it won't cook for longer than that. Cool. What you're going to need for your soup is, of course, up to you ultimately, but basics is you'll need a cooking liquid. I'm using vegetable stock because I'm making a veggie soup. You'll need maybe a little bit of oil just to add a little extra flavor, and salt and pepper to taste. You can also use garlic or any other flavor spice you have on hand, but salt and pepper are very readily available. I have 3 cans in front of me. One is mixed vegetables. It's actually just a blend of potatoes, lima beans, peas, carrots, celery, corn, pretty much everything from the garden. I figure we'd add a little bit of variety so it's not all one vegetable. I always like to put canned tomatoes. These are fantastic for any soup. It adds a little extra texture, a little extra color. It makes it that red color that you expect from vegetable soup. And for protein, I am adding pinto beans. They are super good for you. They have folic acid, fiber, carbs, protein, a lot of great stuff in those foods, so you can have a nice filling meal that'll keep you going for quite some time. So to start, we're going to add a little bit of oil to our pot, whether it's on the stove or in your Instant Pot. And you can totally use one if you have it. It's fantastic, but if you don't have one, stovetop will work just fine. I'm going to let that warm up just a smidge, and then I'm going to add my canned goods, and it's already starting to sizzle. So add tomatoes. There's one stuck in the lid. And the beets. Now the great thing is, when you're making soup, you don't have to drain the cans of vegetables or beans because the liquid is just going to add extra liquid to your soup, and it's going to have the flavor and the nutrients from the vegetables as they were canned that gets cooked out. So you're actually reserving all of those yummy nutrients that you need from the vegetables that you wouldn't otherwise have if you drained it. I'm just going to use a quart of vegetable stock. You can use beef, chicken, whatever tickles your fancy. If you have some, you're getting real fancy, if you want to make some, you can do that too. That's another video. We're not making that this year. But now, all you gotta do is let it go. Give it a little bit of a stir. Oh, that's looking good. And then I'm going to go in with the salt and pepper. I measure it with my heart. I don't do any measurements with salt and pepper because everyone has different tastes that they like. I'm going to put a nice little, maybe quarter teaspoon of pepper, quarter teaspoon of salt, give it a little stir. And then we just let this cook until it's nice and bubbly. And once it gets warmed through, because it's all pre-cooked canned stuff anyhow, it's absolutely done. Thanks for joining us for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you get a lot of fun out of doing the activities, making the foods, eating the food. And we do encourage you to check out the other videos that may or may not be showing up in the little bar down below. Thanks guys, bye.